So this is a video on replacing the track on this skid steer here. So I busted one of these tracks here, went up to Wedge Tire in St. Louis, got this set of tracks here. We're going to take this one here off. We got to loosen this cylinder up, get this track here off, put those new ones on. So to start, I had to get it up in the air, put 6x6 blocks underneath of it in the back. Then we're using the grapple on the front to get this thing up in the air. We want to make sure this whole entire track is up in the air off the ground here. It does take quite a bit longer to do this stuff when I'm videoing it for you guys, so I would appreciate it if you would like it, comment, favorite, and repost it, and also follow along if you like stuff like this. This is the busted part of that track there, and I have not owned any equipment other than Bobcat, but I know Bobcat makes it pretty easy to work on their stuff here. So there's a little access door right here. You open it up, and that gets you to the grease zerk to let the grease out of this cylinder and release the tension on this track. All right, now that we got the track off, I'm going to power wash this thing here off and paint it, make it look nice before we put the new track on. All right, we got this power washed off. We're gonna let it dry and then we're gonna paint it. And while the paint's drying, we're gonna get the tracks out of the back of the truck and get it set up for mounting it on the skid steer. Now you just gotta tighten that back up and shoot grease back into it. All right, like I said before, this grease gun is a lifesaver, especially when it comes to doing tracks. You can crank it on 2, and really shoot the grease to it. They recommend a 1/2 inch gap in between the rollers and the track here on the middle roller. I usually run about a 3/4 inch to 1 inch gap because I'm not in too much of a rocky terrain, so it doesn't wear out the sprockets and rollers as fast. I'm gonna have him run this track to make sure everything's aligned and check that out before I call it good. I did gain a little bit here, so I'm gonna shoot a little bit more grease to it and tighten it up just a little bit. I'll call that good. We'll button this up. We'll be done with this side and go on to the next one. This does take quite a bit longer to do videos when we're doing stuff like this, so I would appreciate it if you guys would comment, like it, repost it, and follow along. I'd appreciate it.